I'm going to give MMA Power a try. This is from disc 3. I haven't even tried disc 3 yet. I was gonna do core kinetics, 15 minutes long. So I'll do that one another day. DVD's coming on. I'll tell you about this one at the end.
When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky. Where am I?
Okay, so I just finished up with Core to Force MMA Power. It's on disc 3. This one was a lot like, I've got all my DVDs here, a lot like the first one that I ever did, MMA Shred. This was a lot like MMA Shred in the sense that there were 12 rounds. You go 1 minute with a basic move, whatever you want to call that. It's usually a punch kick combination for 1 full minute, and then you do a little burnout section for 30 seconds, and then you go back to doing that same move on the opposite side. So if you started with a right lead foot, then now you'll start with a left lead foot, and then you go back to your burnout for another 30 seconds. So each round about 3 minutes long, and then there's a short 30-second if that, explanation of the next round and the first move of the next round, and you get right on into the next round. So in all, it ends up being, with the warm-up and the cool-down, it ends up being 45 minutes long or so. About 36 minutes in the actual workout, maybe with the instruction, maybe closer to 38 to 40 minutes actually total, with their little bit of instruction here and there. So it moves right along though. I will say though that this time, where some of the other ones I was like, oh man, the DVD's already over, we're already finishing. I would say about round 9, I was like, we're only on 9? I think it was going into 10. He says, we have 3 more rounds to go. And I was like, oh my goodness, 3 more rounds. I was getting pretty tired. So you're definitely feeling it. You feel it everywhere because all the twisting and moving. I noticed my legs kind of getting sore, like in areas I'm not sore, but I mean tired in areas that I'm not used to them being tired. Even your calves start to burn on these a little bit because of the kicking and all the quick foot movement that you have to do, and so you're using your calf muscle quite often. So it's a total body workout. You're definitely getting your core involved. There's times where you can really feel your core engaged. Those little defensive moves where you're doing a little checks and stuff like that, you kind of dipping into that core over and over and over again, and so you really start to feel that by the end of 1 minute. You wouldn't think that would be the case, but definitely getting a good workout there. And I guess, like I think I mentioned this in one of my other videos, is probably why they call it core de force, because you're using your core for almost every single move. When you're doing the kicks and you're laying out, you're using your obliques. When you do the push kicks, you're using all your abs to kind of get that push kick out there and lean back, especially if you take your time, try to master the moves and learn them. There was a couple today that took me a few seconds to figure out, but I didn't waste any rounds. Again, maybe 15 seconds or so you're trying to figure it out. You're still kicking and throwing stuff, but you're not doing exactly right. And then all of a sudden you go, oh, I get the feel. So it's just getting the feel of it, especially some of those ones where you're doing this little hip check. I haven't done one of those before, where you're doing a defensive move, and then you're going into these little dips and stuff. So that was a little bit different for me, but another really good workout. If you're using core de force like I am for a cardio mix to your workout week, that's a great workout. MMA Power and the MMA Shred, those are both excellent. I think the MMA Shred was, maybe that one was only 9 rounds. I can't remember now. Maybe it was 12. I don't know. I can't remember. You have to go back and watch the other DVD. But it felt like this one was maybe a little bit more difficult. I think this was the most difficult one I've done, but maybe I'm just tired. Maybe yesterday's workout made me tired. You know, some days you get in the gym and you just have it. Other days you just don't. So, like I said, round 10, I started going, wow. But got through it. Didn't have to stop or do anything like that, but you could definitely tell I could definitely tell I was tired. So, anyway, there's a few more in there that I gotta try to tackle. I got, I don't know, Power Sculpt. Or maybe, I did Power Sculpt, I think. Yeah. I got to do MMA Speed. MMA Speed. That'll be a good one. And then, like I mentioned before, Core Kinetics is only 15 minutes long. So I might do that on a weekend or something just to see what that's all about. And then there's the 5-minute Core on the Floor. You can do that anytime. So, again, I'll check those out, give you a review on them, see what I think. But definitely keeping these in my mix for right now, for the next 90 days as I finish up I'm in day 30 of my P90X kind of mash up. I'm using X, X2, and X3 to get my lifting in, or to get my, it's not all lifting, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever. So, all right, we'll see you another day. If you're looking to get the program, I'll put the link in the description box below, so that way you can look and take a look and see how much it costs and all those kind of things, see if it's something you want. All right, talk to you later.